Hi, I'm going to show you guys a quick demonstration about VidSwap.com for football, both in the browser and on the iPad. The best thing about VidSwap.com is that when you upload your games or scout games to us, we break them down for you. Meaning we do all of the hard work editing the games with basic tags so you've got instant access to any player situation. And all of this is done within a 12 to 24 hour period, usually by the time you wake up the next day. Even if you or your conference is using another service for game exchange, you can still use VidSwap.com to break down your games and any scout games. This then allows you and your players to log in from any computer or iPad from anywhere. And now our iPad app is really special because it lets you take your breakdowns with you on the road or in any location where you may not have access to Wi-Fi. In addition to what we tag, you can even add your own custom tags and edits on top of what we've done in case you want to get more in depth, like tagging your own specific play calls, specific coverages, fronts, blitzes, things like that. Now let's take a quick look at VidSwap.com for football. First, I'm going to show you VidSwap in the browser, and then VidSwap on the iPad. So VidSwap is a web-based application, and it's accessible from any computer's browser, and you're not limited to a license of software on any one computer. So now I'm logged into an account, and let's quickly talk about what tools that you've got access to here. In your video section, this is where you can upload your games, scout games, practice video, teaching videos, any video that you want to be able to upload and share with your players. You've got a document section for uploading things like playbooks, scatter reports, any kind of document that you want to be able to share with your team. For specialized scenarios like professional leagues and high-level leagues that we work with, we do provide a schedule-based exchange. You've got a highlights section which allows you to easily be able to create highlights across any number of games. The roster lets you enter all of your players in so they can have their own logins for watching video and creating their own highlights. This also allows your players to be easily tagged in any of the video. We've got a help section that provides lots of videos and documentation on how to use all of our features. So I'm in the video section here, and let's talk about the different pieces we have access to. So on the right hand side, this is where you're uploading and you're managing your games, scout games, practice video, any other kind of teaching videos that you want to use. We've got checkboxes next to each game, so this allows you to do a multi-game analysis. You can also check any of these games and then email links to anybody outside of your team if you needed to send video for a game exchange scenario, or maybe you wanted to send a couple games to a college or a pro scout. You could do that. In the player window here, we've got our player control, so we've got our play, pause, slow motion, all the different playback controls we'd want to be able to do to be able to slow it down and watch and really evaluate these situations. We can draw on screen, so we can demonstrate and further teach our guys on exactly what they need to do. So in the bottom we have our play clips grid, and each row represents a play, and then we have columns of data that we're tagging. And the things that we're tagging for you include the quarter, the ODK, the team ball, the down, the distance, the yard, the formation. We do play type, gain, and the result. Now in addition to this, you can easily add extra tags like formations, your own formations, coverages, fronts, blitzes, your own play calls, any kind of extra tags you want to add, play comments, coaching comments, player grading, all those kinds of things. You can add those to the grid here that you want to do in addition to what we've done for you. When you want to pull up a situation, you can easily click on the top and then pull up your filter and say, I want to see all of Tampa Bay. And then maybe you want to see all of Tampa Bay's pass plays. We can go to their play types here, choose all of their pass plays. And then maybe I want to see all their pass plays that were completed. So now I instantly just pulled up a filter of all 15 pass plays that Tampa Bay had completed in this game. We also create statistics on every game. So you can pull up your stats and have a really good inside look on the different stats for offensive plays, yardages, third down and fourth down conversions, red zone conversion, big plays, your rushing and passing statistics, some defensive statistics here. All of those statistics that you want to be able to know and have, you get those right in line with the video here. We can also look at some statistical reporting across a number of games that show us a real breakdown of the information. So we can then see maybe what our play types look like, how many runs versus how many passes, the number of yardages gained off those, and also the percentages. Also things like play type by formations, also play type by field. So you can really break down the data and see what's happening, what percentage of the time they're throwing on first down, what percentage of the time they're running on third down, and then different places in the field. And then you can easily create additional reports upon your own custom tags that you've added as well. You can easily create your own highlights. So when you come to plays you want, you can select them and then add your own highlight. And you can pick and choose the angles that you want to add. We do support multiple angles. So you can upload two angles, a sideline and an end zone. So you can see a sideline view here. And then you can also switch and view the end zone angle. This is what we call intercutting. So we can match these two angles up for you so you can always see both the sideline and the end zone view of whatever game or play that you're looking at. Now let's take a quick look at our iPad app. Now again, the greatest thing about the iPad is the fact that not only can you stream all of the video and the edits from the iPad, but you can actually download these into the iPad to take with you when you're offline. So in the iPad, we can go ahead and pick which game we want to look at. So let's just click into this Tampa Bay Cleveland game here. And now this shows you the same grid that you've got online. Okay. And all we have to do then is when we want to filter for situations, we can tap on the top. Let's choose all of Tampa Bay. Now let's choose all of their, let's do all their pass plays. Now as I tag those, it pulls up all of Tampa Bay's pass plays. I can now pop it into full screen. I've got my player controls on the right and on the left side. I've got my data at the top, my play information at the top about this play. And I can then evaluate and watch these plays right on my iPad. You can connect your iPad to a projector, to a big screen TV, and you could be doing your film sessions from the iPad. Whenever you come to a teaching moment, you can draw on screen with your finger. So we can then demonstrate exactly what we need our guys to do. And then when you're ready to continue, we can also access your highlights from the iPad. You can click into here and then tap into your highlights that you've created as well. So all in all, the iPad is a phenomenal app that lets you take all your videos, all your edits with you wherever you go. And it lets you do your film sessions from the iPad as well. So you can do those offline, from a hotel, on a bus, on an airplane, in a locker room. You want to pull it out in the field with you, you can do that. Your players also have really easy access to it as well from their iPads. So in the end, the best thing about VidSwap is the fact that we break down your games for you. Whether it's your own games, scout games, doesn't matter. And if you're using another service for exchange, your conferences using another service for exchange, if a lot of teams in your area use another service, it doesn't matter. You can still use VidSwap.com to break down all your games or all your scout games, because in the end, this allows you to get more out of your video a lot faster. You don't have to spend and waste your weekends, okay, breaking down those videos. You can take those weekends back, take that time back, spend more time with your family. Let us do all the work for you. Go ahead and check us out at VidSwap.com. Sign up for a free trial, upload a game, and check it out. Thanks for your time, guys.